So let's talk about fears for a second, and I'm sure there's been lots of fears from a movie release to a movie sale, trying to get the sale, to leaving your career, to launching this deal and just going all out with your wife and following your passions here. But of the fears you've put in your mind, Dave, how many of those fears have actually come true to the magnitude you put them in your mind to be?
None of them. I mean, and that's, and I think that's, just basic human nature. You create, and maybe it's not a worst case scenario, but a not as good as what is most likely case scenario in your mind, and that acts as a governor. And by the way, I think it's like we've got caveman brains in part that were built around the idea of protecting us, right? So the fears that we have are a lot of times about just keeping us safe. But again, growth doesn't happen inside of your comfort zone. You're never going to be fulfilled if you don't push yourself past your fear. And a lot of the fear is about failure. And so the best way to kind of get away from fear even being a part of your life is to change your perspective on failure. Because once I saw that I had lived in an environment where failure was not an option, like truly, as much as, yep, I could make a mistake, when you had the slate of films that I had for the last 7 years of time that I worked at the Walt Disney Company, I was not in a position to fail, and that had nothing to do with me.